Throughout all of human history and in every culture, people have assigned certain objects with extraordinary powers. But why? What is behind this enduring belief?
The talisman helps us bridge the seen and the unseen, spirit and matter. The sacred dimension is really beyond our understanding. We can't see it. We can believe in it, but it would be nice to touch. That's the bridging function of a talisman or an amulet.
The talisman can be a constant reminder that someone or something is watching over you. And I think a lot of people can find comfort and solace in that. Even for non-religious believers, talismans can be a concretion that is physical of the presence of the invisible.
Any physical object has the potential to be a talisman, but there are certain talismans that appear all over the world and in many different cultures.
The talismans that I find the most mysterious are those that employ the human eye, and they're mysterious precisely because they appear all over the world amidst cultures that are separated by vast differences in time, geography, custom, language. From Siberia to Polynesia, literally, human beings for millennia have been devising talismans in the shape of an eye. The most famous, of course, being the Egyptian Eye of Horus. But they occupy every culture, every territory, every time. And that common language is fascinating.
Curiously, this talisman serves the same function in nearly every culture in which it appears, which is to protect against what is commonly known as the curse of the evil eye.
The evil eye goes back at least 5,000 years. You can go back to Mesopotamia, you can go back to ancient Egypt. The definition of the evil eye is basically a curse, and it is transmitted through a glance. So the evil eye is born from the emotion of envy, of jealousy, of greed, of resentment. And we see there are many different types of amulets that deflect this negative energy. Today you can find the evil eye just about everywhere. You have jewelry, the evil eye beads, which is called the nazar, the blue and the white circles, the hamsa. People will hang hamsas on their doors, above their desks. They tie them on cribs. So you can see these amulets everywhere, and they are all to deflect the curse that is unleashed from the evil eye.
As the evil eye is for protection and the Venus figurine is for fertility, many talismans take forms that are directly connected to their intended purpose. But there are some whose origins are far more mysterious.
One talisman that many people around the world wear around their neck or as a bracelet is the so-called Merkaba. The Merkaba is a concept that comes from the Hebrew faith. And Merkaba, translated into plain English, is chariot. It actually ties in with the story of Ezekiel, in which he describes as an eyewitness what he saw up in the sky.
In the Hebrew Bible's book of Ezekiel, the prophet Ezekiel describes witnessing a fiery chariot with wheels within wheels, descending from the sky in a whirlwind.
Not only did he see these wheels within a wheel up in the sky, but that thing landed in front of him, and somebody came out. And Ezekiel himself is actually taking inside this craft. So the Merkaba is a transportation device. I find it fascinating that the Merkaba now is just, for protection. It's for, longevity. It is for procreation, which are all great things. But when I read that Merkaba means celestial chariot, that's when my ears perk up.
The book itself is among the most mystical texts. And so when you do that connection and you look at the Merkaba, you can really get the idea that it creates the connection to another realm, metaphorically, but then also I do believe too that people who wear it do sense some sort of a portal into something else.